Hello and welcome back to the next episode of Starfleet 2. We're going to move on to our next mission. So our primary objective is to locate and survey with landing parties at least 5 new Krellan inhabitable planets, which are A, D, K class with supplies and no radiation. Battle cruisers acting alone, few warships expected, and we've got 25 days to do this mission. So I found a couple of things out since the last episode. In the middle at the bottom, CMF, that's combat message filter, that will filter out any messages you don't want to see while you're in combat. And the other one, AAS, is automatic alert system, I think. That means if I see an enemy ship, it'll automatically raise my shields. So if I turn that off, it won't automatically raise them. So let's get going. Let's look at the nav map. I'm going to head to the green one first. Let's just get that set in there. We're coming at the edge of the system just so it's easy to get out in case there's no planets. And I'm also going to send a probe there. Oh, need to be within 5 light years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do it when we reach that system. Let's engage. Good hunting. So there we go. So 25 days to do this. ADK class. So A is aquatic, D is desert, K is Krellan-like, I believe. I love these sounds. The only sound, there's 2 sounds I'm not a fan of. Someone pointed out the last one in the last video in the comments saying the beam sound. I suppose when you're beaming a lot of troops to another ship, it does kind of drone on a little bit. And the engine sound, you've not heard this in my playthrough because it's just turned off and it's not great. It's always on. I mean, it's the best you can do at the time. In 1999, and I suppose it was good then, but yeah, especially for recording as well. So let's just have a look in the system. No planets here. Let's just send a probe out to here. To here if I can I? No, I'm out of range. And let's just check this one. So target there, enter, and oh no. Reset them targets. There we go. Engage. So there shouldn't be any combat for a few missions, really. Maybe we might come across something. But when you do come across like heavy cruisers, the fact I've got no escorts is something to think about. Like attacking someone without escorts, it's like an extra layer of shield, really. You can even set them in formation and everything. So that's something for you to look forward to. I did realise as well that S there in the velocity where you got hyperdrive, S is sublight, it's not setting. I think I said setting in the last episode. Oh. We're not at an actual place. No planets here. Did my I'm not sure if my probe arrived there. Which one will it be? Will it be reports? I don't know if my probe's actually arrived at the system yet, where I set it to. I'm going to check this one. Yep, still in transit. When you are stopped as well, it does pause the game, which is good. Unless you turn on rest mode, where I think you can recover morale and stuff like that. There, the probe's almost there. And no planets here. We'll start heading to this one. Oops. And our probe should arrive as we continue. If the probe does arrive, I might change course. Okay, that's interesting. Probe 1 arrived at Reglock 2910. Mapping of system complete. 1 planet type A, so one we need. Enemy activity detected and a possible starbase. There is no chance I'm attacking a starbase, but I am going to go look at the system. So let's reset. Oh, we can't change targets in hyperspace. Probe 1's detecting an enemy ship. We've got a Class D planet here. Let's check this out. We'll go orbit that. Yeah, so that's highlighted red on the war map. Not on the normal map, but on the war map it's red, which means enemy presence, I believe. I'm going to orbit this planet. How do we change heights in altitude? I can't remember. Rich mineral supplies available. So what was our objective? We had to locate and survey with landing party. So we have to survey this. So it does say, look, I've located one, but surveyed 0. So let's get a landing party down there. It's not B. I press B. Engineering, teleport, landing party. And let's send some people down now. I can't remember how many to send. Let's send 4 teams. Now, while they're doing that, I'm going to take a look at this. If I can get close to this planet, and there's no starbase near, I might try and survey this. So our landing party's on that planet. We can leave. It's all good. We'll leave in orbit. And there is a way. I'm just going to freeze this right now. I believe, is it in strategic? Yeah, if you go into computer, information and landing parties, we can see that we do have a landing party on here. SS9A. And if we press enter, oh wow, this is new. I guessed with pressing enter there. Oh wow, this has changed. So you can see how many survey teams we've got. We've got 4 down there. If I press S, I can see how long it's going to take. Now, I've not seen this screen before. I love that. Now, it says supplies are limited. If there was no supplies available, I would have to leave some supplies down there as well, and they would last a certain amount of time. I'm just like, that screen is pretty cool. I'm sure that's new. I don't know what these are. I think these are just the other planets that we have in this sector. But being able to press enter and then it asks if I want to go there, that's brilliant. So let's carry on. Okay, we're in the system now. We need to. I'm just going to freeze this while we take a look. There's no starbase on our long range scanners, so we're going to go to the planet. We might come across a ship. If we do, I'm probably going to run. If it's anything more than a destroyer, if it's more than a destroyer, I'm running away. Now, just so you know what we're looking for, if it looks like a little V, it's a frigate. If it looks like a W, it's a destroyer. If it's a capital Y, it's a light cruiser. And if it's a... Is that yen? I don't like a currency, a Y with a dash through it. That's a heavy cruiser, and we are getting the hell out of there. Yeah, if it's a heart, it's a scout. If it's a U with 2 dots, it's a freighter. If it's a heart, it's a starliner. I mean, sorry. If it's a scout, it's like a heart with its top chopped off. And if it's a starliner, it's a heart. We don't want to see a pound sign. Not a pound as in the currency, the hashtag, sorry. Pound sign. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for. Or not looking for. There is an enemy ship sending distress call, that's good. That indicates it could be something like a freighter or a starliner. Let's set our course here and engage. And let's go to our main screen. Enter orbit. And we have got a... Okay, we've got a freighter and a starliner. Hopefully we'll get the option to switch to disable, which I'm going to do. Apologies for the fire engines going past my house. Go for disable, see if we can capture some of these. And if you look on the right, we've got the starliner is targeted with 1 torpedo. The freighter is targeted with phasers and torpedoes. Class A. So we're going to survey this one as well. Yep. We don't have line of sight. I can't remember how to go higher in orbit. Is it page up and page down? Enemy ship has arrived in our system. That's not good. Send another torpedo. Torpedoes. The planet's in the way, so we can't get line of sight on torpedoes. Freighters lowered the shields. Almost disabled, 5%. Don't think we need to send another torpedo. We should be okay there. Oh, freighter's got 7%. Yep, we do need to send more. Another enemy ship has arrived in our system. Okay, I think I can board these actually. Teleport boarding party, and we'll do it to the freighter first. I'm going to capture. Apologies for the sound. What you're going to hear in a sec. Let's just send these over. Should be enough. There we go. 1 ship captured. Let's leave some guards. It has been captured. Yep. And let's do another boarding party. To capture, it's already targeted the starliner. go. Okay, captured. We're going to have to send some crew across to fix. We lost 8. Leave a team of guards. Our long-range scanners were picked up an enemy. Let's teleport some personnel. Let's do the Starland. Oh no, let's do the freighter first. We're going to send 20 crew and 10 shock troops are already there, so we'll just do that. Now, if it was more than that, I probably would send some more shock troops. If it was like a frigate destroyer, definitely if it was a heavy cruiser. As it's just a freighter, I think we're alright. What we're also going to do is just send a landing party down. We'll send 3 teams down. We might be low on crew soon, actually. Never done this many things at once. Personnel transfer to the Starliner. Oh, we've got plenty of crew anyway. Let's send these across. So we've got 2 surveys on the go. That enemy seems to have gone off. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to do... Finesse needs some more power. Which one's Finesse? Is it that one? Enemy detected. It might have come into orbit. Finesse. Okay, we need to send some more energy. Yeah, it's got no energy. 300 should do. Doesn't need any torpedoes. What we are going to do as well is we're going to bring some supplies across to us. We're just going to steal some of their supplies. Starlander's on its way. I'm just going to double check that they've got enough energy. Oh wow, let's take some of their energy. So we're fully stocked back up on energy now because the freighters always carry quite a lot. And I want to see, under attack by Alliance forces, the planet's name is Boo. So now we've actually done the survey. Let's just freeze this so I can show you. Go to computer, information, landing party. And that there, look, you can see they're in a battle now because they've done a survey and they've found that the planet is hostile. Does that still count? No, we're not finished the survey yet, which is interesting. So let me just maybe we can't survey it because there's a battle on. I'll have to look into that, but I don't plan on losing anyone, so let's get them off the planet. We'll have to go find another. I'm going to beam the landing party up. Oh, landing party, yes. Minus them. Activate. So 30 members on board. Didn't lose anyone. Once this freighter leaves orbit, it just has. We're just going to quickly check to see what that is while being careful not to get anywhere near a starbase. I forgot what the what's oh, it's Alt X. Yep, so it's a freighter. I'm going to try and disable this. We're also going to pursue it while keeping an eye on the Star Fort. We've also got another contact on scanner. We're going to pursue this. Load the shields. Let's get a boarding party across. You do kind of get used to the controls. Like, once you get used to it a little bit, you just end up doing loads of combinations with the keys really quick. So let's capture this. I think as well on the overlays in the manual, you can see which parts of the bridge in the engine room and stuff. There's also the option to hit and run, which I've never done. I wonder if you can actually take engines out and then bring your troops back. Okay, there must be a small small pocket of resistance somewhere. There they are. So we're going to send some power, I think. Leave a team of guards. Standing down, red alert. Shields are down. And let's do some personal transfer. Oh. I'm not sure what's going on here. No, maybe I'm too far away from it. Now I'm just gonna manually go to that. So it looks like it's on heading. I'll do this in free, I don't know. So I'm just manually changing the heading. I'm just gonna edge us forward a little bit. Oops. That looks about right there. We'll just go slowly towards it. Okay, can we teleport now? Yeah, so we need to be quite close to it, which makes sense. We've only got 20. We won't send any shock troops, hopefully we're okay. We will take some materials. And then we're going to just check on our status. Survey complete. No com. I don't know what that means. No communication. No combat. I don't know. We are going to head there. That's really good that it just automatically does that. The freighter should be okay. I'm not going to go hunting down the other target. I think we've done well. I didn't plan on doing any combat. Well, capturing. So let's go get our team. We are currently under attack. We've discovered ruins of an ancient civilization. Engineering, they've broken off the attack. Teleport, landing party. Let's get them all up. And has that counted? Oh, so it did class the other one. That's good. So we need to find some more. I'm going to go there. I can't really send any probes out. We'll just head to this one. Oh, I pressed something then. Yep, our ships have arrived. So let's go see if there's any there. Your prize ship Hermie arrived. Valued at 550 Krells, we've got 55. Any planets here? Yep, we have a planet, class D. And since it's quite far away, I'm going to kind of cheat here. I'm going to target with this. I'm going to re-enter the system. I'm going to leave the system and re-enter closer. It's a little bit of a cheat that I got from Brian Rubin, Space Game Junkie. Follow him. There we go. Enter an orbit. And we're looking for supplies. We're looking for supplies. Oh, Krellan habitable. So this should be okay. Engineering, teleport, landing party. Let's just send 2. Because we're running out of men. In fact, since we are... How many shock troops have we got? 30. Since we are running out of men, I'm going to send a message to Fleet HQ. I'm going to request supply fleet. It'll take 1.23 days to reach you. ETA is 543. So we've got a choice. We can either... Oh, they've done it already. View information, landing party. Survey complete already. Let's pull them out. That's good. So I mean, you get to do things quicker once you know the commands, which is good because later on you really need to just know the buttons. It's like ETL and stuff like that. And does ETL actually do anything? Yeah, ETL. So you do get, it's like second nature sometimes. Like I've done a couple of things. I haven't played in 6 months, but my hands are sometimes doing things that I'd forgot about. Does that make sense? Now the supply fleet is on its way to us. Do we get to see where that is? It's a strategic command. So we've got a supply fleet here. That might be the one that's on its way to us. It could be this one as well. Yep, it looks like it's... Oh, there's 2 there. It looks like it's one of these 2. So we're going to be heading towards it anyway. So let's head here. Oh. Trebuchet entered system. Trebuchet? What's trebuchet? Well, there's no supply fleets that are called trebuchet. These are independent destroyers. Oh wow, can we? Whoa. So when you get to a certain rank, you can command the fleet. And I think these are all the controls. Oh, no. Oh, you can actually see what they're doing. How many's got free fire? Only available in local mode. That makes sense. Wow, like that's changed a lot. I think maybe I just never used it. KS11 Starlands? What are you? What are these? KS11 Starlands. Starlands? No. I don't know what these are. Region. Local space forces. Okay, these are just destroyers. Although I'm not sure why they aren't showing up on Fleet Command. That's so much information. It looks like Cosmos is the one that's heading towards us. Oh, there we go, look. So I've just pressed on the escorts there, and we can see that Starlance and Trebuchet are our supply fleet's escort. The reason they're not on the other menu, on this menu, is because they're not independent. They're assigned to this supply fleet. This is so cool. I mean, honestly, this is so cool. It's any space fan that's wanted to command like a bridge. You're gonna love this. You've got to learn the interface, which looks intimidating, but please give it a chance because it is so cool. We're just waiting for the supply fleet to enter orbit. There's no point in us leaving now. It's so cool. Now, supplies wise, we're okay. The only thing I'm low on is shock troops, which I'm hoping do get replenished because I'm not quite sure. Okay, enemy ship. Bearing 197, distance 16.7. Why isn't our supply fleet entering orbit? It's a freighter, so okay. And this is an enemy planet. Now, another thing, what you can do is you can actually interrogate prisoners and you can learn trade routes. Oh, look, they're attacking as well. The destroyers are attacking. Let's head out there because we're going to capture this. Hopefully I'm not sure why our supply fleet isn't moving. Oh, they destroyed it. Never mind. Oh, and the supply ship has entered orbit. Brilliant. Got another enemy. So I'm guessing this planet, Oaz, is actually it's part of a trade route. What do we do here again? Communicate, send message to Krellan ship. Yep, and it's automatically contacted the supply ship. We're going to resupply, yes. Oh, I'm not sure if it actually does send us. No, I don't think it does. We might have to go to Starfleet to get some more shock troops. We've got quite a few things going on here. The supply fleet's leaving. Oh no, it's back. I'm not going to carry this on because this episode's already 35 minutes and we've still got some planets to find, so let's just head out. Otherwise we could just keep capturing them. Yep, enemy ship's destroyed. In fact, let's do this. Let's change our weapons. Weapons control. Oh no, wrong menu, wrong menu. Weapons, phases to destroy, torpedoes to destroy and destroy, because we're going to do torp 1 and 2. And let's destroy these. Yeah, we've gone too far from it anyway. I don't know if they're going to hit. Nice little parting gift for you. Yeah, so that's something I've just learned, is supply ships don't resupply shock troops. I think at the back of my mind I kind of knew that already. But at least you've seen how supply ships work. Enemy activity again. Wow, we've got a lot. Whoa, so G, B and D. Now we wanted A, K and D, so we only need that planet, which is ID C. So I'm just going to use the trick to go out and back in. And we don't just need to orbit this one. So as you can see on that map there, it might disappear in a second, but when there's more than one planet, it has a different symbol above it. So if it's got 3, it's like a chevron. If it's got 2, it's got 2 dots. That's what I meant, by the way, if you see the little chevron. Into orbit. Looks like we've got something else in orbit. Can't remember how to change orbit height. And no, we don't want to display planetary map. We just want to blow the shit out of that. Engineer teleport landing party. Again, I've just pressed ETL, so because there's combat going on, it's a little bit delayed. There we go. Let's send 3 teams down. And we're gonna blow this up. Yeah, sometimes I'm pressing the buttons too fast before they actually reload. Left orbit. Let's send torpedoes, because torpedoes will pursue them. Enemy ship destroyed. There we go. Computer, information landing party. Quarter of the way done. So if we stay in orbit like this, time doesn't freeze. Time only freezes if we do Control F or if we're stopped outside of orbit. And this has only took us 7 days so far. We're going to have another one here, so I've only got 1 more to find. Can I send any probes anywhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe there. Send a probe over here. And can we send one down? This might be 1 too far. Oh, no, all good. So while we're waiting for this to survey, hopefully our probes will get there. You can recover probes as well. I think I've only done that once. And if you look on your orbit display, you've got some things. So you've got shield, so there's no shield. PD is planetary defenses. LP is landing party. Base is BS is N, and there's bases. SP is something. Can't remember what SP is. Okay, ooh, Trebuchet and Starlands, so they're still following us. So we surveyed this. We'll beam them up. Oh, SP, sorry, supplies. That's what SP is, supplies. So if there isn't supplies on there, you need to send supplies down. So when you beam them down, you can do them. Tech level 5, and it's a class D. Again, it looks complicated, but once you know your stuff and you've played it a little bit, it's just nice. I don't know why the supply ship is still following us. One planet in system. I just saw that. Messages, reports. Probe 2 has arrived in region location 1915. Mapping of system. Oh, is that right? 2964. don't know if that's an error. Trevor, if you are watching this, is that an error? Mapping of system SS2964. I don't think I've seen one 4 digits long before. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. One planet in system type A, so we need to go there. Which one was that? Sorry, that was 1915. So 1915. Well, it's got to be that one, hasn't it? Our probe hasn't reached the other one yet. So now we know where it is as well. We can just go straight to it. F9 for engage. Go back to main screen. Engines are on. And we're on our way. Love the hyperspace screen. Orbit. ETL. Oh, it's got to scan first. Tech level 3, medieval, supplies available, so we don't need to send anything down. Let's ETL. We'll send 4 down. And then we're just going to wait for this to go. There's even a reference guide in here. How do you activate the reference guide? Reference. Oh, boss key. Does boss key still work? No, boss key doesn't work. There was a boss key in an older version. I think you had to take it out because of memory issues. But it switched to like different screens that you'd expect to see on like an 80s computer screen at work, which was really cool. What am I looking for? Reference. Control I. So Control I. I don't know if I've contributed to this, but I know in the Discord. By the way, the Discord, there is one, but it's only for playtesters at the minute. It will open up when release happens. But we've been trying to fill this. Now, if I type planet, will anything come up? No information. Oh, I want to try and think of something that'll be in here. Supplies. There you go. Okay, so if you find something, if you're not sure on something, you can type it in the reference guide. And these have been written by some playtesters and Trevor. So it does give you some information on that. So if there's something you're unsure about, you can just search for it in a reference guide. So supplies there. If you type in supplies or resupply, it'll tell you there. I wonder if I type in shock troops. No. Or maybe SHK. No. I might write one for that. Is probes one? No. So I'm not sure. There is a few, I know that, but I don't know how many is actually there. Let's just check our status on the computer. So it's taking a bit of time. Let's send the party down. Made contact with previous party. There's something I've not tried as well. Interrogation. Do we have any? We have 200 captives on board. Health good. So shall we let's question them. Let's question the captives, see if we can figure anything out. Internal defense as well. I don't know how, I've never been on this one before. But I think people can invade your ship. I'm just seeing if there's anything they can talk about. Well, oh, it's done it. So, is that mission complete? Yep. You completed the minimum requirements of your mission. To end the mission, you must return to Starport, or you can continue until the time expires. So, if you like, you can continue the mission going to capture freighters, which will end up helping you get more money and more slaves, and then you can upgrade your battlecruiser later a little bit easier. But I'm just going to press Alt-J. Oh. Alt-J, we're going to go to the nearest Starport. There we go. If you do Alt and W, you can see the star forts at the bottom, look. Oh, that's good. That moves depending on where it is. So there's a star fort here, star fort here. And almost there. That took us 10 days. So you get plenty of time to do the missions. I don't think I've run out of time. I think maybe once I did. In a later mission when I was hunting down ships, I think, like heavy cruisers. But I don't think I've actually run out of time for any others. It's quite generous, so don't let that intimidate your time left. 210 captives been delivered. I've earned 21 slaves. I'm going to conclude the mission. Completed the major objectives. We've got penalties 3. Oh, we lost some shock troops. So only 3 penalties, that's fine. 388 slaves, 522 Krells. Successfully completed 2 missions with 2 attempts. We've got some wealth. So you see our total wealth there. That's our average per mission. Still need 29,000. So that's what I mean. If you wanted to, I could have carried on there for 16 more days and it would build up this. Did we get any? Yep, we did. We got some decorations. For exceptional performance exhibited in your last mission, you are hereby awarded the Henry Zay ribbon for loyalty. I think as well, if you've got the manual, there is a whole load of lore in there, I believe, on the first few pages. I think I read it about a year ago. I'm a little bit short, so that Henry Zay, I think that actually is someone you can read about. So review my service record. There we go, one attempt. Next mission is to establish bases in at least 3 UGA occupied star systems. So join us next time where we're going to build some bases on some planets. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and head over to Steam and wishlist this if you're interested. Thanks very much. Bye bye.